Beautiful. Peace, family. It's 11/11. Today is November 11th. It is Portal Day. It's a big portal, big energetic day, especially here in the Western Hemisphere. Um, I just wanted to pop on real quick because part of the intention with the group daily practices and with what I do is often kind of connecting with the energies, tapping in, feeling myself in connection with source, and really harnessing these energies to facilitate my day-to-day processes. So with that, on a day like today, 11/11, big portal, a big energetic day, I wanted to get on and share a little bit of love, and let's maybe just have a little bit of a conversation about the 11/11 portal. I feel like a lot of these portal days come and there's not much talk about what that means. Hey Claudia, good to see you. A lot of these days come, these energetic portals come, and it's not, we talk about, oh, the energies are so crazy. Not everybody can feel energy. Not everybody feels energy in the same way. Also, people will come in and just have different narratives on what is on, but not a lot of times there's not always a lot of consistency. So one thing that keeps coming to me, that spirit's been sitting with me when it comes to especially these energetic, these portal days, when you look at the numbers can really help inform your narrative around what's the energy and what it is it that we want to process, what is it that we want to tap into. So if you think of like the idea of like archetypes, the numbers often hold archetypal messages in them. You think of like the 8-8 portal. 8 is infinity. 8 is infinite, right? So when you look at the 8-8 portal, this really is a time where you can open up to the universe and you can open up to the vastness of all that is. Well, if you think of something like the 11/11 portal, what is that telling you? You can tap into the archetype of the number 11. The number 11 is a master number, right? And this is debatable. A lot of the teachings and narratives will say master numbers are only 11, 22, and 33, and it stops there. Other traditions and belief systems, master numbers will go all the way up to 9, which would be the 99. It's any number that is duplicated or replicated. So whichever way you look at it, 11 is the start of it, and 11 is definitely a master number. But when we think about the 11, we think about the energy that that number holds. What does that hold for you personally? If you look at the number 1, the number 1 is the beginning, the first steps, the beginning of a journey, the opening of the mind, the developing or stepping into awareness of what is, awareness of anything on any particular level. As soon as the mind opens up to recognize there's something unknown and it's starting to come into the mind's eye, it's starting to come to a person's awareness, you're taking that first step, right? And that is the energy of the 1. Well, you double that up and you're intensifying that energy, right? So when we get to 11, you think of numerology. If 1 is the beginning and 9 is the completion, 9 is when we finish things, we've gone through all the previous single digit numbers and we've come to this place where we've had all of these experiences already. 9 is that final completion of the pie, right? Because the next step becomes the 10, and the 10 journey takes us further on. But the 10 is just intensified 0. The 1, the 11, that master number is intensifying the beginning of an all new journey. So when we tap into this 11/11, when we tap into that 11/11 portal, think about the master number. The archetypal energy is this intensification of a beginning of a new journey. Not only that, but it's one of cultivating this awareness with spirit, cultivating this awareness with the divine and with energetic realms and realities beyond what we experience here in the physical. And so if you tap in and you think about the 11/11, sometimes, like I said, not everybody can feel energy as sensitively as everybody else. But if you think about the archetype, you can begin to start to bubble up that feeling internally. What does it feel like to be starting a new journey? To be starting a new journey with spirit, to be starting a new journey into the divine, into levels and realms unknown here on the physical plane, because that is what the 1111 is about. And so when we can harness this archetypal energy and really start to feel the opportunity we have in our own personal journeys, where we're being invited to step out into something new, to build something new, to really cultivate our own connection to spirit, our own connection to energy, and really strengthen that. Then we start to really feel for ourselves what it is to harmonize in that energy. It's different from anybody could say, oh, it's 11/11. There's a big energetic day, but if you don't understand what that means, you may never really come to terms or develop a working knowledge base. But if you can see the 1 and you can see the 11 as archetypes, as almost instruction manuals for the type of energy you can tap into, it's a beautiful place, a beautiful starting point. And so I don't always look at the numerology of things, but numerology is a beautiful practice as well. And that is something that can be included into people's individual daily practices. But it is a strong, informative guide and stepping stone to letting me to tap into particular days like today, November 11/11. Not only that, but it's 2022. So really it's 11/11/22. These numbers, 22 also being a master number, these numbers are for a reason. This is not a coincidence. So the energetic doors are blown wide open. If you allow yourself to feel and receive the new and start to step into this courageous place of what new can I step into? How can I maximize my own internal strength? How can I tap into that connection with source and the divine and step out in these newer ways in my journey? How is my journey going to, my story arc going to graduate from here? Right? This is like all new doors opening, all new opportunities opening around us. It is a major shifting point for us if you can really tap in and open yourself to allow yourself to align with that. So good morning, Ivy. Good morning, Bernadette. It's good to see you. I see Facebook user. I'm not sure who that is, but welcome. Good morning. I'm just here. We're talking a little bit about today's energetic portal. So I do want to just wanted to talk about that and give a little bit of instructions about how you can start to tap into this energy yourselves and feel what the invitation may be for you, because it's always going to be different for everybody else. We're all on different paths. We all have our own different journeys. And for me, the 11/11 portal is an invitation to start anew, start structuring, start rebuilding my personal connection with spirit, with divine, particularly for my own healing, because I am on this healing journey. So it's like graduating or elevating to a whole nother level. Once I put my mind into that space and I start to shift into that, that's why today is going to be a huge day of me kind of being internal and tapping into that energy and focusing on my own personal healing. Hey, John, welcome. Awesome. Setting up your portal session. Nice. But for all of us, the invitation will be different because we are at different places in our life. So take the time to ponder, what is the invitation for you? And I use that word invitation very strategically for a reason. These are all invitations. Like, you could walk around and be completely mindless and not aware of the numerology, not be aware of the numbers, not be aware of the alignment of the planets, and your day will still go. Right? There's nothing or no one saying you got to tap into this energy today and make the most of it. But when you have that awareness, now you know, well, there's an invitation here for me to tap into. There's an invitation for me to make more of this energy than I would on a day-to-day basis. And so when you're looking at the 11, the beginning, and that master number that is all about that master number, that's all about strength, that's all about that connection with the divine, strengths in times of trial, coping with crisis and chaos. Like, this is specifically what the master number 11 is known to address. When you have that awareness, how does that fit and apply in your life, right? Like, What trials are you going through that you're being invited to step into your own strength, to kind of connect with the divine and foster that support that you need to get through, right? I've discussed already my own healing journey. Currently, I'm dealing with eye issues, right? And I could easily get into a place of depression, diminishment, however you want to see that. But if I look at today being the 1111, the portal, and the invitation to find strength in times of trial, for me, this is a time of a trial, right? This is the invitation to find new ways of coping and coping well with crisis and chaos. I come here and I meet with you and I connect with this group. This is how I cope. This is allowing me to cope and deal with some stressful things in my life, because it's bringing me back to this place of what's most important for me in my healing journey. And that's being present, that's doing the work. And so now more than ever, even in talking here with you, the energy is being reignited, that desire and that passion to continue healing, to continue sharing, to continue teaching, to continue learning and growing myself. All of that feeds into me through that 1111 portal. But the only reason why I'm tapping into it is because my awareness is open to it. And so here in this conversation, your awareness is being open to it. Where in your life are you needing that additional strength to overcome your personal trials? Where in your life are you needing to strengthen your coping skills to improve your own quality of life? That's the invitation with the daily practices groups, that we are connecting and we're doing this work. So we are doing our healing work every day. We are coping every day. We are working on our strengths. We're working on our connections. And so that is the beauty of this particular day. And I hope you all take some time to kind of go within and connect with yourselves. Inquire with yourselves, what is your invitation for this particular day? How might you use the energy of today? How might you use the energy of the master number 11? And I invite you to do your own research. Quick Google search will tell you more information about what the master number 11 brings to you, or brings forward for you to use, that you can tap into today. Because that's what today is all about. Today is all about tapping into that energy, right? And the last thing that I do want to address when we talk about tapping into these energies, tapping into these portals, 1122, Claudia, thank you. When we talk about tapping into these energies and these numbers, these archetypes, I also want to remind you about your own boundaries. And what I want to say about that is, as I said before, we're all on individual journeys. And so, although what I'm taking away and the energy I'm tapping into is really regarding my personal journey for healing, regarding my personal journey for the collective, it may be different for you. And we have to cultivate this knowledge of self to really understand what is our journey. You have to have these boundaries to say, that's Zay's story, and that's where Zay is with his process. What does it mean for me? Because what it means for me does not necessarily mean the same for you. For you, your interpretation is different. And this is where boundaries becomes important. This is where ideas like detachment, where you can be attached to somebody like me as somebody who might offer some guidance, offer some love or some compassion, but you have your own path. You have your own journey. Your path and your journey is just as valuable and as important as anybody else. You are just as connected as I or anyone else, right? Whether or not you're doing the work to showcase that or not, your process and your path is as valid as anyone's. So be sure to protect your energy, protect your perspective, hold your boundaries, retain a bit of a detachment from everyone else so that you can personalize the energy of today. What does it mean for you? Not for them, not for what your teacher told you you should be doing, but what are you feeling on this day? And what does the 1111 energy mean for you? What does the 11 master number mean to you? What is that invitation calling forward for you? Because that is of the utmost importance, okay? So with that said, just a little bit of info on the 1111. I hope you all receive that. I hope you're processing that. I do want to invite you all to just take a few breaths with me. Let's try to tap into some of this energetic renewal, because again, it's an invitation to step up to the next level, that 1111, step up to that master level with regards to our journeys and stepping out into more of whom we are, right? So allow yourself to sit, to lay, to stand, wherever you at. We're just going to kind of close our eyes or do what you need to do to kind of settle things within. And we'll take a few breaths together. We'll do a nice deep breath in just to kind of cleanse the internal body and release. And when we breathe out, we want to push out any tension. We want to push out any angst, any anxiety, and just allow yourself to relax in that exhale breath, okay? So we're going to breathe in fresh energy, fresh new life. We're going to breathe in the intention of the 1111. Breathe in deep. And we're going to breathe out all of the tension from the day, from the week. And breathe out. You are supported in your journey. You are supported by Gaia. You are supported by life. And you are supported by the divine. Trust in self, that self-source connection, and all the support you need is going to continue to facilitate and guide you through your days. Breathe in. And release all the dark. Relax in the light. Breathe in that refreshing, healing energy. And release the toxins. Nice deep breath in. And out. And just stay with your breath for a bit longer. And when you're feeling ready, more at peace, more at ease, you can bring yourself back. I do recognize it is kind of the middle of the day for everyone, so be easy with yourself as you go throughout the rest of your day. Think about the things that we talked about here today and how that can apply for you in your journey. I will be back on at 1:11 this afternoon, 1:11 Eastern, just to do some card bulls and some chit chat, and we can talk more about the portal and the energies and how y'all are doing. If you're interested, join me then on my page, Zay-P the I Am. I thank you all for joining. If you are interested in the Daily Practices group, it is still open house until Monday, where the group officially closes down. So just shoot me a message if you want. $2 a day for 15 days, 2-week cycle, where we're going to be doing these day-to-day practices together, where we're going to be sharing with each other. And it's less than a cup of coffee. It's probably less than what a lot of you will pay for one-off readings on a live. So if you are interested in doing some of this work for yourself, come join the group. We love to have you. We love to be part of your process. And I will see you in the future live. Again, I'll be live at 1:11 this afternoon. We can do some card pulls and talk more about the energy of today. Kimmy, Patricia, great to see you. Thank you, Gigi. Talk to you all soon. Much love. Many blessings. Peace.